Welcome to unlockpiano.com, and if you guys are anything like me, you got a strong desire to want to learn how to play piano. I remember when I was a kid, I grew up going to church and I grew up going to concerts, and my main focus was on the musicians, especially the keyboardists and the pianists. I wanted to be just like those guys. So after every church service, I'd walk up, and after every concert, I'd walk up to the musicians and I'd always ask them, hey, what's your secret? You know, how are you playing like that? And they would always reply, oh, you know, I'm just playing by ear, and you know, you just gotta feel it. So I took their advice. I went home and we had this huge upright piano at my house growing up, and I sat down on that piano and I tried to play songs just by listening and trying to feel my way around the keyboard, which was foolish. I got nowhere. So my mom, she noticed that I was, you know, tapping around on the piano. She saw that I took interest in piano, and she enrolled me in lessons with some of the best teachers in town. And I did a little digging. I found some of my actual piano books. So yeah, this is the real deal. This is years and years and years and years of learning piano. Okay, so you're looking at it. This is real stuff. So I actually got pretty good at learning how to read sheet music and how to dissect music from reading notes on a staff. I did that for years, and I did find that there are some issues with learning how to read or learning how to play piano by the traditional route. Learning piano the traditional route versus learning piano by ear. So when I was in college, I did meet another teacher who taught me how to play piano by ear, and I found that it was far more beneficial to me than learning how to play the piano the traditional route, which is reading notes on a staff. Now, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with learning piano the traditional route and learning how to play music by notes on a staff. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But me, from looking at both worlds, I do find that there are some issues with learning the traditional route, and there are some benefits to actually learning by ear. Taking traditional lessons, one of the very first things that I learned how to do when I took traditional lessons was learn how to draw a staff. I had to learn the line names of the staff. I had to learn the space names of the staff, and they even taught us a little acronym, every good boy does fine, you know. And so this in itself is very time consuming. So some of the problems that I faced when learning piano the traditional way was, number one, it's very, very time consuming, and it can take you years to learn how to sight read efficiently. It took me years and years just to get to a point to where I can play a song all the way through, and that was a simple song. That was not a real complex piece like something from Mozart or anything like that. That was something basic like The Entertainer or something like that. It took me about 2 or 3 years just to be able to play a piece of music all the way through, because it's just so time consuming learning how to pick out the notes. Number 3, learning the traditional way can be very expensive. When I was taking lessons, sometimes I paid anywhere from $50 to $100 for one single lesson. That's one single hour. Okay. Another issue that I find with the traditional method of playing piano is that you're limited to playing everything by sheet music. So if you don't have a piece of sheet music in front of you, you can't play it. And basically, that being said, it's going to limit your creativity, and you can't play what you hear because you're playing what somebody else wrote down on a staff, their notes on a staff, and you're playing something from somebody else's mind. Okay. The benefits of playing piano by ear. So let me kind of walk you through and explain how playing by ear works and how it can benefit you. So the very first thing that you learn when you learn how to play by ear, you're going to learn the key names. Okay, you're going to learn all your white key names, all your black key names, and then from there you're going to learn how to actually apply the number system to the letters. And so once you learn how to apply the numbers to the letters, then you can start formulating chords. And so you can start playing almost immediately. We're talking about a matter of months. You can start playing chords and piecing together songs. It's just that simple. Okay, some of the benefits of learning how to play by ear, it's very, very easy. Anybody can do it. You learn at a very fast pace. It boosts your creativity because you're not playing something that somebody else is showing you how to play, but you're playing what's coming from your mind. Okay, you can play your favorite songs from TV and radio. Once you learn how to play by ear using the number systems, you learn how to pick songs apart, and you can play whatever you hear. You do not have to be limited to a piece of sheet music. You do not have to be limited to notes on the staff. One of my children's books that I learned when I was coming up. Okay, notes on the staff. You do not have to be limited to this. You can hear something and you can pick it up and you can go with it. All right, so you have freedom to play whatever you want to play. So here's where I help you guys out. I've actually created a piano course, the Extreme Beginner Piano course, to teach you everything that you need to know about the number system. So in this course, basically what you're going to learn all your key names, all 12 keys. You're going to learn how to use the number system. You're going to learn your major scales in all 12 keys. You're going to learn how to formulate chords. I'm going to teach you 9 different chord types in all 12 keys across the whole entire keyboard. I'm going to show you chord inversions, which once you start learning chord inversions, you start opening up those chords. Now you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of chord possibilities. I'm going to also teach you the circle of fourths, which is very important to learning how to break down songs. And not only that, this course actually teaches you applicable piano theory, which professional musicians use every single day. So the contents of this course contains 5 lessons with 16 different videos, and it has 1.5 gigabytes of material. And the course is available online, so all you got to do is log in, go to www.unlockpiano.com, sign up as a member. The course is only $25. Okay, so basically every lesson in this course I paid $50 for. Okay, every lesson in this course I paid $50 for, so this is basically a steal. I'm giving it away to you for $25. You will not be disappointed. In order to gain access to my course, all you got to do is visit www.unlockpiano.com, and then you're going to sign in as a member, and you're going to register, and then you pay $25. It's going to take you to PayPal. You can pay $25 through PayPal, and then you'll have access to the course online. And all you have to do is come back in and sign in, and everything is available online. So you can pull it up on your mobile devices. If you have iPads, computers, phones, all you gotta do is sign in, and it'll be right there in front of you on your device. Okay, and not only that, but you will also have access to PDF materials and other documents that'll help you out along the way. So thank you guys for listening to this short presentation, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Visit www.unlockpiano.com and download the course, the Extreme Beginner Piano course, today.